My gallery opening was scheduled for Friday. I remember staring at the invitation cards, my name finally printed in that clean, professional font that meant I'd made it. Years of grinding in cramped studios, networking at events where I didn't belong, perfecting my craft in the hours between survival jobs. It was all finally paying off. The gallery owner had called my work transformative. Critics were actually interested. This was supposed to be my moment. On Wednesday morning, ICE knocked on my door. I thought it was a mistake at first. Everyone thinks that. You tell yourself there's been some confusion, some error in the system that will get sorted out. But there's no confusion. There's no sorting it out. They have your name, your address, and a mandate that doesn't care about gallery openings or dreams, or the years you've invested in becoming someone. By Thursday afternoon, I was on a plane. My murals remained unfinished on warehouse walls across the city. My gallery show cancelled. Emails from confused collectors piled up in an inbox I could no longer access. Everything I'd built, every connection I'd made, every carefully constructed step toward legitimacy in the art world, gone, erased, like I'd never existed in the first place. The first 3 months back were the darkest of my life. I'd wake up angry, sleep angry, spend every hour in between consumed by the injustice of it all. I'd had it. I was right there. And they took it like it meant nothing, because to them it didn't. But anger, I discovered, is fuel, and I had a lot of it to burn. I started painting again, but nothing like before. Before, I'd been trying to make gallery-friendly work, pieces that would fit into the art world's expectations. Now, I didn't care about fitting in. I painted what I'd lived: the detention center's fluorescent lights, the faces of other deportees who'd lost everything, the impossible choices we all faced, the children separated from parents, the families torn apart by paperwork, the human cost of policies that treat people like statistics. What started as me processing trauma became something else entirely, something raw, something powerful, something that refused to be ignored. A journalist covering deportation cases somehow found my work. I still don't know how. She wrote an article about the artist who got deported days before her big break. The piece included photos of my new paintings. Then another journalist picked it up, then another. Suddenly, international art magazines were reaching out. People who'd never heard my name were sharing my story. The calls started coming. A museum in Mexico City wanted to exhibit my Deportation series. Then a gallery in Barcelona. Then one in Los Angeles, the same city that had deported me. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. 3 years after losing everything, I stood in a museum watching people study my work with the kind of attention I'd always craved. But it was different now. They weren't just looking at art, they were confronting something uncomfortable, something real. My deportation story had become inseparable from the work's power, giving it an authenticity that my previous gallery-friendly pieces never possessed. I'd lost my gallery opening, but I'd gained something bigger: a voice, a platform, a purpose that transcended any single show. Museums across 3 countries were exhibiting my work. Universities invited me to speak. Immigration rights organizations wanted my perspective. The artist who got deported became the artist who couldn't be silenced. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if ICE hadn't knocked on that Wednesday morning. Would I have had a successful gallery show? Maybe. Would I have sold some pieces, gotten some good reviews, climbed another rung on the art world ladder? Probably. But I wouldn't have created the work that actually mattered, the work that changed me, the work that gave voice to thousands of others living in the shadows, afraid of that same knock on the door. They deported me to silence me. Instead, they gave me something to say.